I want to show you how I create my adventures. I'm going to speedrun through the creation of the adventure and leave a timestamp when we start with the first day, we start with the adventure, and I hope you like it. I use the theme cards from the Adventure Crafter deck. After that, I roll up a town and put that on the map down in our left corner. The way I use it is roll a d4 and I roll a d4, and for 1 it's a hamlet, 2 is a village, 3 is a town, and 4 is a city. And then I'm rolling up how many exits there are out of town. Normally I use 1 exit per hex. I rolled up the name of Artridge for our starting town, where our hero will be from. I then used the Tome of Adventure Design to roll up a quest. We need to get help from a criminal or outlaw. We get this quest from a person, and I rolled up an explorer. And then I'm deciding is it a male or female. The way I decide is rolling a d4. On a 1 and 3 it's female, on a 2 and 4 it's a male. That's how I got my quest of a female explorer named Cheryl, and she is looking for help from a male named David. Then I was looking, what do we know about the criminal? The rolls didn't give me any scars or tattoos, and there's not a lot that we know about him, only that he has light brown hair and he's very tall. We have the starting equipment. I gave myself a potion of healing, and I have 8 gold coins left. And what I'm going to do is give myself 1 item, a special item, as a starting equipment. And this is me rolling that up at the moment. And I rolled up the Dragonhide armor, which I then put in my D&D Beyond character sheet. And then I fill out the character list and the plotline list. That's from the Mythic. Okay, so the way I would normally start the story, we have now a quest, we have some characters, so it's time to, I use a d20. Let's say we start at 8 o'clock in the morning. These are time dice. In the toolbox there's this fate rolls that you're supposed to do every morning. On a 1 and 2, something bad happens. 50, 51, 52 is a neutral life event, and 99 to 100 is a miracle. So let's see. 94, close, but nothing happened. After that, I roll a d20 for the terrain. Now, at the moment we're here, going out of town, so I have to figure out what's behind here. Normally I roll for that, but I like to start off with like a forest area. That's the only time I won't roll for it. So give me a second. So the next point I always do is roll story points. You can use a d4 to determine how many story points, but I like to start off with 4. And the way I do this, I have a list. It's basically a mix between the mythic and the toolbox. So let's just roll a d100 and see what we come up with. Forty-three. 43 is NPC negative. So in good old mythic fashion, let's grab a NPC. Character 16, we don't have that most logical character, so let's just roll a d6. 6, of course. 5. David, the criminal. Okay, so we get NPC negative, and we have David for it. Now I have this deck of cards. It's a story oracle, and let's see what card do we get. Victory, but it's negative. Okay, how about let's see what the book says for that. Okay, so in this book you have the upright and reversed. I'm using the reversed side because it is a negative effect, which means he was unsuccessful in his effort. So what I see is maybe they get outside Eldridge into the forest, and on one of the trees they find this wanted poster. It says wanted, dead or alive. Then it is a picture of a man, no name, but he tried to steal something valuable from the mayor of Kahul. We now try to find out what this was he tried to steal. For that, we go to the Arcane Artefacts, and let's see. Chapter 8. Containers 303. $33. Okay, that's interesting. He tried to steal a component bag. Appearance: a pouch made of blue silk embroidered with the initials RUM. don't look at the enchantment because we don't know. So we come across this sign that says wanted, dead or alive. Try to steal a component pack that is valuable to the mayor of Cahul. We don't know why this is important to the mayor because we don't know what's inside, what's happening. I don't read the enchantment, but we now know that someone is looking for him. Okay, so this was our first story point. I'm now rolling the d6 to see how much time we spent. 5 hours. We had 8 o'clock in the morning. We walked for 5 hours. Oh, you know what? Is there a price on the wanted sign? No, there's not a price, but underneath all it says reward. So we add that, and let's say the wanted poster was in fact signed by the mayor. What was the initials on it? RUM. And then we need a surname with M. Where am I? Moore. Why don't? Are you Moore, mayor of Cahul? Back to our role, we have NPC action. Let's see which NPC. Character 5, we have that David again. He does something. Why don't we grab one of the prompts on here and let's see what we get. D6, 5, sold. This turning point involves a sale of some kind. Maybe goods are being sold or information is being bought. Whatever is happening, goods and money are exchanging hands. What if they come across some sort of a merchant, traveling merchant, that tries to sell them something, which is David undercover, but they don't recognize him? Let's see what he could sell us. We have only like 8 gold coins. Clothes, armor. Are there someone like miscellaneous? Yeah. Chapter 10, 373. Explorer's map. A large, completely blank map. So it tells them this map is magic. When the command word is spoken, the map will automatically begin to fill out as the user explores the area. This map can recover a 500 by 500 mile square of land before it reaches the borders of the paper. This could be our map here. He shows us this. I love that. We need to have this. How much did he asks for? Let's grab Let's grab a d10 and see. Seven. You can almost not see it. It's 7. So he wants 7 gold coins for that. We only have 8. So would he give us a discount? No. But what if we made a trade with him? What do we have? The dragon armor I won't give him. Healer's kit, herbalism kit, leather shield, short bow. Will he be interested in making a deal with him in exchange of some sort? So we have nothing for our persuasion. I'm going to roll 2d20s. This one is for David. This one is for Alex. I have nothing to add. 18 to 15, no. No, he's not. But Alex wants the map. So I feel like as hard as it feels, he gives him the money. He gives him the money, but we now have a map. Let me quickly add the map and then be right back. I've added the map, and now it's time to find out what the word is going to be. See? Fear. Okay. That was an interesting turn. I feel like the plotline would be, we need money. Sell something. Okay. That was our second. Let's see our third story point. Where are they? 73 is clue table. So why don't we use the adventure craft? Let's see if this works. We have a theme number 3, which is mystery. And the mystery is a crucial life support system begins to fail. This can be an actual life support system like the oxygen ventilation of a starship, or a safety system like the brakes on a car. The failure will constitute an emergency for the characters involved. And of course I forgot time. Another 5 hours. So it's 6. Let's use that as a skill challenge. I'm going to roll on the character skill. 35 energy, and on the power 68. Mental energy. And this is a clue. Mental energy, a crucial life support system, begins to fail. While walking, how about while walking, Alex gets really tired. He gets a big headache. He doesn't know what's happening. And let's try and make a medicine check. I'm going to roll this for the life support system. 4, and we have a 9 plus 3. Did David, when he sold him the map, poisoned him or give him something? Yes, he did. So did Tammy find that out? Yes, she did. There's something I didn't declare before. Is Tammy able to talk to Alex? Yes, she is. So she saw how he slipped him something, and they're certain that he's a bit poisoned, and that they should take a rest until the next day. How long? That was 5 hours again. So yeah, at 23, that's 11. 11 o'clock. Yeah, really late for the last story point, so I feel like because of that mental energy clue, we get 1 clue point. So I feel like this was an interesting first day, to say the least. Here's my question. Do we find something out about Tammy's secret? Yes. So let's look at this like a mystery. An opposing story. A character learns of an alternate version of something they already know about from this adventure. I have an idea. So you have Tammy, right? The wolf. She can talk. So what if... Yeah, how about this? Tammy is actually human. She got changed into a wolf. By some sort of a spell, she got turned into a wolf. And she needs Alexander to help her find something to change her back. And he did not know this until now. I would say this is pretty good, clue for her that we can try to follow. I have this RPG Campfire card deck where you can build up your world, your characters, backstories, and I got a world card. Which language or culture has always fascinated you? Alex, he speaks Druidic, he speaks Draconic, Gnomish, and Common. That's the ones that I rolled up when I created him. And now I rolled up the Druidic, which I then decided to use this as his background. So I made his mother a druid too. She comes from a town named Wild Morgan, and he would like to go there. He would like to see where she came from. I don't know anything about her yet, but I felt this was a great addition to our character backstory. This was day one. We learned a lot. There are a few new story points that we have. We need to find Cahul, we need to find David, which we already get to know him. We didn't know. And maybe turn him in, maybe bring him back. I don't know. If you have any tips or tricks or ideas, let me know in the comments. I would love to read them. I would love to see what you think about the story, if you have ideas. Yeah, let me know, and I hope to see you on day 2. Bye!